Okay, this is going to be about your folder setup for this class, for Art 116. What I'd like you to do is create a folder on your desktop. So under the Finder menu here, I'm going to go File, New Folder. Okay? I'd like you to rename your folder Art 116. No spaces. By the way, if you're having trouble renaming the folder, you can always use your second button on your mouse to rename, and that will allow you to do it as well. Now that you have this folder created, we're going to put a couple more folders inside of it. I'm going to open up this folder, okay, and I'm going to create another folder. There are two ways of going about this. I can go under my Finder window and go New Folder. I can also use this little gear icon and New Folder. I'd like you to name this folder with your first initial and last name. We're going to refer to this folder in the class as your named folder. All right, now within Art 116, I'm clicking back here. I want two folders here, so I'm going to go back here and I'm going to add another folder. This one I'm going to call Photoshop Files. Okay, and like the name suggests, I'm going to be keeping all my Photoshop files in this folder. These are not files that I intend to upload to the web. These are not going to be web-ready files. So that's why I'm separating it from this folder. This particular folder is going to hold all your class files, your HTML files for this course. These are just going to you're going to keep your source files in here that haven't been prepared for the web yet. All right, in this folder, your named folder, I'm going to create another folder, and I'm going to call this folder Images. So from this drop down again, I'm going to do new folder, and I'm going to call it Images. Okay, and that's all we need for right now. Art 116, no spaces. Your named folder with your first initial last name, no spaces, a Photoshop Files folder, and inside this folder, an Images folder. We're going to come back to this folder a lot, and you might want to highlight it. So on a Mac, what I can do is go under the File menu and I can tag it with a color so I can quickly find it. Okay? So the first folder is going to allow you to quickly find the class. This folder is going to be where your web pages are located, and this folder is going to keep your artwork or your Photoshop files that are not ready for the web yet. Eventually, we're going to save your files, your Photoshop files, as web-ready images, and we're going to save them in your image folder. So this is the setup you need for right now.